Yo, yo, yo. How we doing? How we doing? We back again. It's the No Name Podcast. It's your boy Wisdom Devine. And my man Tomi, he's somewhere over here. I don't know what he doing, but we're gonna catch him off guard. And we got a special guest today. It's my man 2TriLL, man. How you doing, Trill?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm blessed. How you doing?
Listen, first off, I want to say this to you, man. I really appreciate you coming on because at the end of the day, I know you busy. I be seeing how you out here, making a lot of moves. So I know you busy. But I wanna really tell you I really appreciate you taking the time to hop on, man, because you could be doing anything. But I really feel like you got a story just from the things that I've seen about you that inspired me to, jump out and do some of the stuff that I'm doing. But we're gonna talk about how you inspire me. But I really want to tell you that I really appreciate you coming on, bro.
Most do. I
So listen,
appreciate y'all for having me.
let me ask you something because this is a question I don't even really know. Who is 2TriLL?
So Trey is just somebody that always too real, always real, realer than real. I stay true to everything I say I'm gonna do, everything I want, everything I'm after, my goals,
Mhm.
myself, to God. So I just feel like I'm too real and I stay true to everything. And I always overplay my part with a lot of people. So I always felt I was too much or like too me for them. And I don't know, they couldn't accept it. So that's where the number two come from. And the tree is just staying true to everything I do and me just being real. So I just call myself too true.
And you know what's crazy? The moment I met you, I felt this like pure hustle, but somebody that's in a position but they know they're gonna strive to get more and they know they got a higher ceiling to reach, right?
Most definitely.
What pushed you to have that type of like entrepreneurship mindset?
Honestly, I just want more. Like I don't wanna like I got a tattoo on the side of my eye. Well not my eye, my face. It say no limits. I just don't have a limit. So if I could be an entrepreneur, do what I do in that lane, and I could act or model and do what I do in that lane, because eventually for my goals, the what I'm heading towards, I have to be able to do everything. So for me, I have to actually be able to do everything. And having that hustle mentality, you could do anything if you got that hustle mentality. Because that's what you need in order to do anything. You just have to hustle, and you can make it happen. Like that's it. So basically, I also paid attention to Gary V for a little while. I got a close guy that I met like 2 years ago. We sat at a table and we just brainstormed. And he got a lot of things going. His name Go Vic. I learned a lot from him. And I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, the book Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I'm familiar.
Robert Kiyosaki, I think. And I don't know. I learned a lot from that, and I just took it in. And then I started just like watching interviews on people that's in the position they're in right now, and just looked at where they came from. So that's like motivation to keep doing it too, because you know it'll happen because other people was in your position and they made it happen. So it's possible. Can't say it's impossible.
So what's crazy, I was telling my co-host Tomi and some of the bros when I was still living in El Paso. I said when I was still living in El Paso, this is how much I love El Paso. I love y'all. When I was still living in San Antonio, about how I met you, right?
For
And I
sure.
told him like how you and your homie y'all just walked up on me like, "Hey, bro, what's up, man? We sell clothes. Like, what's up, right?" And
Right.
that inspired me, man, because I'm gonna tell you something. It hit me hard simply because y'all both was coming with a lot of game and y'all talk like it was really entrepreneurship minded. I'm talking about really. You would have thought like in my mind, listen, young and gifted is like Gucci and Louis and all that to me. You feel me? But
Right.
you would have thought that you was in a whole story and not just walking. the mall. You feel me? Trying to get it off because that's how much belief you had in what you had in that bag. See, that's what I'm gonna tell you something. That's what made me shop with you. It was because the way you was like, look, man, I got on one of these right here, you know what I mean? But look, I got another color right here. I got more junks, and then this what you told me. I only had at that time when I met you, I had two singles out. You was like, listen, you do music, bro. You was like, listen, man, I do promotion. You know what I mean? Listen, I got my own stuff going, but if I can do anything to help you out, reach out to me.
Fact,
That literally made me say, you know what? I start watching, seeing what you was doing, and I see you real heavy on that TikTok thing. What got you into doing TikTok?
man, I wish I would have jumped on it whenever the COVID hit, cause that's really when it popped for real. Everybody was sitting in the crib, and everybody was just TikToking, and I used to just be just brushing it off, like brushing it off, just like I don't want to do it. Everybody else doing, it, I don't want to do it, but I don't know. That's not a good way to think because you got to look at what it's doing for the people that it's doing stuff for. And then I really just started like probably like 7 months ago doing a TikTok. But I don't be consistent enough on that though. But man, it's just
But you
the
be
surface
funny
on
on that
the
joint though, because the clips that I get to come across when you be out there acting like it's one of them when you was like when you be hitting that thing and you know
internet.
them joints be the best ones. When you be acting joints out, them be the best ones. And then when you hit that dance though, the sideways joint up the steps.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
listen. I'm telling you, I watch you. I watch you. I see what you're doing out here, man. Like, and for me, that's crazy because, like I was telling Tomi, like just the last episode, like when I was growing up, I'm 35, so when I was growing up, I was like 20. No, no, I wasn't even 20. I was like 18 and MySpace was the thing. You feel me? So it wasn't even a lot of this social media things that you can actually hop on and create a following and actually build something, a brand. Because just like you, my man Tomi got a brand, and just like and that's what I told him. I was like, when I seen how these dudes out here in Houston hustling, man, listen, it ain't no limits to what you can do with this. It's just about how much you willing to get out there. And he been grinding. He was out in Houston. I was trying to find a way to connect y'all the last time he was out there because I really feel like the way the both of y'all think, like it can really y'all can really do something, man. And y'all right in the same state where y'all can really make something happen because he get on that road, he come out to Houston a lot. I'm telling y'all really should link and try to do some cross branding or something, man, because like y'all both got a following, and Tomi got the Africans. He got the African. They love him. You know what I'm saying? And I see you got the streets. So it's
They
like
do.
it's a lot that y'all can mix, bro. And y'all both got brands. So that's something that I would really say. If more than anything, y'all really should try to touch bases on that because we gotta support each other as being, you know what I mean, black entrepreneurs, man, because you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna hate on what we doing just because they don't want to see us come up. You feel me? And that's why I needed you to know when I met you, it's like I wasn't just gonna shop with you and go on my business. I wanted to be able to keep in contact with you because I want to see you when you elevate because I know it's coming. You feel
That's
me? Like
different.
I know it's coming. I know, and that's why at the end of the day, I can say, look, I met bro when he was just in the mall, just trying to get it off. And then I seen him when let's get to it. I see him he trying to do this acting thing. Like where is all these moves you make? Where is this the thought process that I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be an influencer? Where do these thoughts come from?
Man, I just want to do everything. Like I just want to whatever. Like when I wake up and say I want to do this, I just want to be able to do it. Like really, I don't know. I just want to just do everything. I just look at everything like this. Like I got like 10 jars in the front of me. If I drop a little bit in each jar, eventually the jars gotta fill up. So I'm gonna just try to put a little bit in this jar, put a little bit in this jar, put a little bit in this jar. One of these jars gonna fill up more than the other one, or they all gonna be going up at the same amount. But eventually, they all gonna just eventually, basically, like all the hard work gonna just come together in the end. Cause I mean that's like what it do anyway. So I look at it like filling up jars. put a little bit entrepreneur in this drawer. Let me try acting. But really, it's just trying to surface and be seen and use my influence to really spread the right thing. No, that's what I want to do. I want to spread the right stuff, or what my opinion is on the right stuff to the world. But it's proven facts though. So
What you
I
were
don't
saying,
know.
Tommy? I seen you trying to say something. What you said?
No, I was just saying like it all builds up on each other, a domino effect.
Yeah, facts. Like
It's dope though, man. I appreciate it for real.
because I really like. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been seeing you doing the thing with the acting, putting out like I'm gonna be honest. I've been the movie Here We Go Again, right?
Yeah, that's the latest one.
So I really have been enjoying seeing how I think it's maybe the producer or the director seeing the pictures they've been putting out. The when they the cast, let me tell you something. They they make y'all look like y'all already been A-level celebrities already. Y'all already look there. Like hold on. Let me show y'all something that I can go find real quick.
Shout out
Cause
to
I
Tomi.
I'm gonna show y'all. I don't be lying. I don't tell no lies. I can go find them real quick. Hold on. Let me show you.
For her production. It's also another one, 3D Productions too.
3D
These, these, are,
production.
these are the two production groups that just gave me the opportunity to do this.
Talk
So
about
shout
it.
out to both of them.
Talk
3D
about it. Talk
Production,
about it.
Art Production.
See,
Um,
listen.
they both different, but they got the hustle, they got the mindset. They more advanced than me, and I love to see it. It's just I feel like as far as the movie industry right now, I feel like I even feel like the actors are played out. I feel like it's just time for the next generation of people to just take over because everybody getting older anyways. But they,
That's right.
so you gotta look at them and learn from them. But you gotta step up to the plate and say, okay, I'm gonna take the lead. I don't know, man. It's just everything is just a blessing.
How was the
Everything
acting experience for you though? How'd you like it?
I love it. It's
See,
like
I
I
love it.
love it. It's like you wouldn't even think that it is what it is until you try it. Like it's I don't want to say it's easy because I'm just starting. I got a lot to learn, so I'm not gonna say that. But it's to me, it's natural.
So did you
I'm
have
gonna
to
say
go on like a read for the part to get it? How'd you get? Let's just go one movie at a time. So let's go with the Here We Go Again, right? How'd you get that role and tell us the role name and tell us about it a little bit.
all right. So I got this role from my close homeboy, my close associate that I met out here playing in a basketball league. His name Dakari Kill. This man is a great actor, great actor. This man is elevating to a crazy level, and the world gonna find out about him at the right time. And he just gonna.
What's his name again? Say that one more time.
His name is Dakari Kill.
Go check that man out. I'm definitely going to after this.
So he produced his own movie. He wrote his own movie. It's based on a true life story, real life story, everything. And I met him, and we chopped it up, and I met him grinding again, like how I be hustling. We was at a hookah lounge, and he was taking pictures doing this thing, and we chopped it up again. I just had hit him when I realized that this guy got movies with some of the greatest actors, and the world don't know it. And I'm like, man, and I check him out. I'm like, he really got it for real. So then he genuine. He just like me. He got genuine heart, genuine everything. But being on the set with him, got me introduced to another actor that go by the name of Dexter, and he picked me up off of the other set and told me to audition for a role. So I had to make an audition video. So shout out to both of them
That's
for the
crazy.
opportunity.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I think you deserve it. I see you just messing around, like I said, on social media, just playing around, and I see like the influence you have. I see the charisma. I see the talent. It's like, and I'm gonna be honest. What really pulls me to you though is the same thing that pulled me to my co-host. You got a good heart. Beyond it all, I can see that you got a good heart, and that's
So,
why it's gonna work for you because I like since I've known you, all I ever see you do is trying to uplift and build. You know, where did that come from? Did you come from like some type of pain? Like what gave you the insight to actually want to spread positivity? Because we could easily go do the BS, but what made you actually have that type of mindset?
Man, it's just actually just pain for real. Like pain. Pain make me just want to spread love. Cause don't nobody want to just be hurt or feel pain for real. You know, like they say, some of the people that would be going through the worst, they do the most for people. But I
That's
don't
true.
know. I don't feel like I'm going through some worse pain though. But pain just be my fuel. Like being slept on, that be my fuel. Coming from somewhere where it was no motivation, just same old, same old. Pretty much probably the same thing like for everybody, but just different place, different story. Just being from a place where it's like literally no motivation. It's just everybody do the same thing and get off. So I mean that play a big part too. Still,
How'd you get to Houston?
um, it's crazy because I didn't even have a car when I moved out here to Houston. I didn't have nothing, no job, no nothing. I just threw myself out here. But I was in a relationship with this girl and she had a car and we just wanted something new. But I been knew I was gonna end up in Houston since I got a lot of family live out here, so I was always coming out here. But we came to Houston and I had to dive in Houston. Like I came out here with nothing. No car, no job, no nothing. I came up during the pandemic. It's crazy.
For real?
Most definitely. It was like it happened at the right time and I kind of jumped entrepreneur mode at that time too.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I could tell when I was talking to you, I knew you wasn't from Houston. I knew you wasn't from Houston. I could
That's
tell by how you was talking that you wasn't like born and raised there. And also it was just the certain like I forgot the exact words you said to me. I said, yo, he from somewhere by the boot or somewhere. That's what I was like. He somewhere the South, but it's not Houston. And so that's crazy that you came out there on just a dream. You made it work though. And
I
I'm gonna
live
tell
on
you
faith.
something. That's that's a blessing because at the end of the day, not a lot of people will be willing to try it. And some that, and I'm sure it's a lot that have, and they end up in places like Skid Row, strung out on drugs. You know what I mean? So I heard you say I used to talk to this chick, so I'm guessing y'all don't talk no more. So you could have see what I'm saying. So you could have let all that went down when all that ended. You feel me? But obviously, like you said, you had a vision and you kept going, and that is something that need to be spread. Is everything not gonna go how you expect it to be? I mean,
That,
sometimes life gonna take you ups and downs and around the corner, but you're gonna have to just stay locked in, stay focused, trust in God, and and listen, stay prayed up. It's
most
gonna work
definitely.
for you. It's gonna work for you because at the end of the day, like I've seen so many people that makes excuses, but since I've known you, I've been seeing you get to it. Like same thing with you, Tomi. That's why I tell you, Tomi, like I stay on you because I know the greatness that you can achieve. I see you out here doing it. It just I know it get frustrating being young and feel like the world should be at your hand, but it's like understand that anything that's worth having, it's gonna take time to get. And you're gonna have to fight to keep on having it, but
Like that
you
one
gotta work
saying,
hard to get it.
nothing good comes easy.
Exactly.
Fact. You gotta work for it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it get harder and harder because it's like a video game. Whenever you beat a level, the next mission be harder. So
Yeah,
I look at life like that. Like, so it's like, dang, I can't really complain or make an excuse because it's the next level. So I gotta step up and I gotta go up the next level. So I mean, I gotta make the right adjustments to go up. And you
That's a
gotta pay
fact.
attention. That's how I look at life for real. Like a video game. It's crazy, but except I don't want to ever beat the. I mean, I do want to beat the game. Beat the game would be like having wealth and stuff, but I want the game to keep going. I don't want it to stop because I want to go the highest I can go because I don't have no limit.
Nah,
For real.
that's a fact.
facts.
I agree. I agree. Tell me when the next time you going out to Houston?
I don't know because I just
That
I
was
was
the
just there
last
for
pop up you just went to, huh?
yeah. I was about there for 3 weekends in a row. I'm not trying to go back for a while.
See, yeah, I ain't know you. I didn't know you went 3 weekends. I only knew last weekend. I ain't know you went out there 3 weekends. That's crazy. You be out. You be traveling, boy. You need to calm down. Yeah, I don't know what type of
That's
time you on. We gonna have to check this nigga. We gonna have to check Tomi. Tomi tripping. So like, man, like, if I had to, ask you to pick between two things, would you pick being loved or being respected?
Respect.
Elaborate.
I mean, respect because I don't know, like love cool, but respect it. I feel like respect in this manner is not the same thing, but having a respect over love would be like having loyal supporters and like having loyal people around. But instead of loyalty, respect, like respecting my grind, respecting all my hard work. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to know that people actually respect what you did before you do go. Because a lot of people wait till you pass to give you your flowers, but you could have been grinding your whole life and they just didn't know. And you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Nah, I agree.
I
What
say
about you, Tommy?
respect it because love is cool, but all love ain't good love. A lot of love be fake. So I only want good love. Time tell everything. Time tell you the fake love, the fake people die off, all this. When the more and more and more you focusing on what you're trying to do, the more and more your circle gets small. Because you're really trying to get where you're going and now the true colors, everything just coming out. So I say some love, but respect for sure. If I can do both. More respect than love.
What's up
and
with you, Tommy?
to me, I kind of feel the same way about my answer is still gonna be love because I feel like if you truly love me, you're gonna respect me. You're gonna
You can't
act to
mix
like
them. You can't mix them.
what
You
you
gotta have
mean?
one or the other.
I'm
No,
talking about
sir.
look, I'm not because you can get like true love versus like how he was talking about there's fake love because people do be showing with fake love. But if you want like if you give me an option between true love, yeah, because I don't need us. I'm gonna save it to my own people. I need my people to love me. That's it.
Listen, I want to be respected, man. You can keep the love, but respect me, and that's fine. We ain't got no problem as long as you respect me. I'm real big on that. Respect me. Like don't play with me. Respect me, please. I beg it for you. So like with these roles you got, like do you see yourself actually trying to go full time with the acting? Like what are your goals when it comes to entertainment? Because you're in so many fields. So like what's your goals?
Really, I just don't even have. I don't wanna say I don't have no goals, but I don't know what they are yet as far as the entertainment. I just want to entertain, really. Just however I can, just make people feel good, make people laugh. Like if we at a show, my energy, I got a lot of energy when I like my brother. Whenever my brother do his shows,
I
it
be
just
listen. I be seeing. Listen, every time T he's got something going on, I see the flyers. I see you doing all the promotion. I see it. I see it
most
all. So
definitely.
I see how you get out here and really grind for them. Y'all get out here and push the pictures. Make sure the flyers is out there. You letting people know that this how many slots we got left. I see everything you doing. I'm watching. Trust me. When I tell you I'm watching, I see you grinding. I see you.
Most definitely. Me and him, it's just like me and him for real. But we started all the way at the bottom. It's like we built a platform. Young and Gifted is we built that together,
That's
and we
love.
platform, just building a platform. Once you start from the bottom, the only way is up. You just gotta keep going this far, keep going up. So,
And so do
yeah.
y'all press your own stuff? Y'all press all your own stuff?
Nah, we actually don't.
That's
Actually, no.
crazy. If y'all putting it out, pushing it out like that, that's crazy.
Actually,
Cause y'all
no.
put out a lot of product, and I was trying to figure out. I was like, man, how y'all putting all this stuff out? That would be crazy if y'all get a warehouse like that. Y'all should kill the game.
That's the next, that's the next thing.
Cause it's like I got a partner. He got he got his own clothing line too. It's called Mighty Bucks Collection. Like they got a whole warehouse, man. I'm talking about they do everything in house and no outsourcing for nothing. But he started off, what I'm saying, small and worked his way up. But like definitely like and anytime I buy your stuff, I make sure I put his stuff on. I try to make sure that I let people know like, man, listen. It's cool to go where all that name brand stuff for the people who don't care, they don't really give back to the community. They're not in the hood trying to even make sure the kids got some type of, mentorship, guidance, some type of love. They don't care about none of that. So that's why I'd rather go spend my money with somebody I can actually go see and see what they doing. Because I'd rather support my own. I'm real big on that, making sure that my own got a way to eat. Because the same way when I was up, I wanted to make sure that everybody around me was up. So that's real big for me. Like I enjoy going to spend money with real black business because not all just because you black don't mean you got good business. So that's
No,
the only thing. So it's like with the ones that actually do good business, you gotta actually support them because like I said on the podcast when I was talking about you, you could be doing something else. And the story you just told, you could have literally went to Houston, start robbing people, killing people, or whatever. You feel me? But you chose to actually try to do something positive and make another way. You build up a brand, you and your bro, and I'm gonna be real. The way that I've seen the many people, and we're not just talking about regular civilians. Y'all done actually had celebrities in Young and Gifted. It
most
ain't
definitely.
just, what I mean? It ain't just regular civilians. You had celebrities in your clothes standing right beside you. You feel me? So, and then I remember going into the Jersey spot in the Galleria. What's the name of the joint?
All Star Sports.
And next thing I know, they selling Young and Gifted. I'm in the jump one time. I'm in the jump and I look and I see you go like this, like, yeah, starting small, but we moving. I seen you doing some modeling stuff, modeling clothes. Like
Most definitely.
I've seen you do so many things. You always keeping your hands in so many like ventures, man. And I want to tell you, I'm proud to not even have known you this for a very long time, but I've
Yeah.
seen since I've known you, I've seen you elevate. I'm watching you work, and I want to tell you, man, keep it up, don't stop because you got something. You got something real, and I'm telling you that. That's why more than just getting you on the podcast, just to talk. I want to tell you so other people can see it who don't know you what you got going on, and they need to support you because, like, I'm telling you, like, you got a real, genuine light over you that shows that you supposed to be in the spotlight. It shows. Like I'm talking about. Then okay, let's just if we not even just talking about the movies and TikTok, man. I see the workout videos. I see you in the gym getting to it. Now, I mean, I listen. I see you in the gym getting to it. I watch you. See, you got so many things you can offer to different demographics. You understand? Like, and that's what I appreciate about you. I've seen how you try to do so many things, but it's always to uplift and inspire. And somebody got to tell you. I mean, what you doing? You making somebody else day better. So even if you don't even hear it when you cut your phone off at night to go to sleep, I'm gonna tell you because I pay attention to what you're doing, and everything that you're doing is important, man. Take it. I'm telling you, take it from somebody that's I've been your age before, and I wasn't doing what you was doing. I wasn't. You understand? I was playing around, but I'm telling you, I've seen you really get out here and try to push love and positivity to the masses and just doing the things that you love. You ain't even trying. This is just you being you. And that's what
Right.
makes you special. Is
Nah, I
you're just
appreciate
being
it.
you.
I mean a lot. I mean a lot. I
Now I
appreciate
mean
it.
that. I'm telling you, like, because sometimes I might wake up just to be like, man, he put up a video today. Let me go see if he put up something funny. Just so I can go laugh at you. Cause I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, he don't even realize like these videos be little short video, but these Jones be having me bugging. And I'll be like, then I see you getting to it in the gym. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know he work out like that. Damn, listen, I woke up one day, I was laying down looking at you work out. I got right up and started doing push-ups, start hitting the bag and everything, just cause I was like, man, listen, chill make you want to get right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
you if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, you inspire me,
Uh,
man. You inspire me. And I tell Tomi the same thing, but it was just when I went and I talked about you on the podcast, I was like, man, it'll be a blessing to have you come on because I know a lot of dudes who might have had dreams to actually want to do their own clothing thing. Like even with me, I got my own brand, but I really don't even push it. I really just wear it for me, just because I wanted to have my own clothes. I never really thought about having somebody else wear it. I just wanted to wear it. You know what I mean? Just because I just wanted to have my own clothes. But when I see dudes like you and Tomi who get out here and push y'all stuff to the world, not afraid to take criticism. Man, that's big because a lot of people don't believe in themselves to even invest in themselves. And every morning that you get up and you make a post or you put out a video or you actually just let somebody hear what's on your mind, man, listen, you don't even understand how that's really just creating more history on what you're doing. Because every day that you do that, that's building your portfolio. Because every video you put out, it goes out to the world and it stays there. And it's touching so many people, whether you realize that or not. And it may not move sometime as fast as you want it to, whether it's the entertainment, the clothes, whatever. It might be a slow grind, but this is the thing though. Don't give up. Because even right now with this podcast, I know mad people who know me that like Wisdom talking on a podcast. That is like I couldn't see that. But what they not understanding is this: I've always had a voice to be able to talk to people and get them to listen.
for
So if that's the
sure.
case, why not talk to them and get them to listen about something that actually means something, rather than just talking BS? Because I could easily get on here and talk about nothing, but I'd rather talk about things that inspire me and have people come on that inspire me so they can inspire other people because I know that it's people who watch this podcast that's now when they leave because I'm gonna put your links down in the description so people know how to find you as soon as this come out. But
Yeah.
it's gonna people that's gonna go right to you. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't really run my social media, but I can say this: anytime that I've ever had anything to go out and I sent it to you, the moment that you repost it or tag me to it, I always get the word that new followers, new impressions come in. So these people ain't like they didn't come from me. They had to come from you. So the same way that you showing me love, I have to make sure I show you that same love because that's something that you didn't have to do. I see you wake up some days and tell people like, "Hey man, I'm doing promotion for blah blah blah." You ain't never charged me, so therefore I have to make sure the same way I gotta get that love the same way back because I respect what you're doing.
Yeah.
I respect what you're doing, and because I respect what you're doing, I have to make sure that I give that same respect back. It's important
Most
because
definitely.
no, go ahead,
I
go ahead.
respect, I appreciate everything you saying. All this really mean a lot that somebody in the world notice. And being at this scene right now, you are one of the first people.
But
That
I'm gonna
didn't
tell you
actually,
something.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I appreciate that for real.
Sometimes it's gonna come from, and this is something I had to learn. It's gonna come from the people that you may not even know the longest, because the people who know you, they think they know you, they knew you, but they don't know you, because you evolving every day. But they swear they know you because they knew you when you was this and you was this, but you're not that same person. You done had experiences that then changed how you used to think. It changes how you move every single
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Like if for instance, when I reached out to you the last time when we were supposed to do the podcast the first time, you even told me like, bro, I'm lucky to be alive. I almost lost my life. First thing I said was, what? You almost lost your life? So to even have you on a podcast right now is a blessing, because I still don't even know what happened that day. Only thing I knew was you told me, bro, I'm lucky to be alive. I almost lost my life.
Hey, I don't know. I
That
don't know,
scared me,
man.
bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, that scared me. That scared me,
Yeah,
bro, because
It's
all
all
it made
good.
me think about was this. I ain't even got him on the podcast yet to even give him his flowers. And here it is. He told me he was almost gone.
man, it was crazy. It's life changing. I never ever. I know people like that be in the streets and stuff, be and stuff like that. But
Mm.
me, I'm not a street person. I just come from that environment. I'm still me. I got everything I want to do. I never tried to really be there. And when the times I did, I was following. I wasn't leading yet. I had to grow up and become myself and learn myself and make the adjustments. But man, it was a crazy experience.
How would you say a social life is in your social life is in Houston versus from like where you're back home?
Man, it's everything. It's no social life back home. None.
Everybody
But
just to themselves.
I mean, it's social life, but it's just, it's a small city. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana, by the way. It's a small city.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I mean, they got people from the city doing things, but from my opinion, from what I know and seen growing up, most people that's doing something from the city, they out the city. They're not in the city. So it's just socializing out there. You already know everybody. It's a bigger world out there. You got more people to meet. You got more things to do. It's a small city. So being in Houston, this is Houston, Texas. Like Houston is people coming out here every single day from all over the world. All 50 states, other countries, just everywhere, every single day. And definitely every weekend. So Houston, it's like it's no excuses out here. It's so much motivation. You seeing people just you seeing I mean, not really the cars, but you seeing the results of what hard work looks like. And then you actually might see these people out still grinding and still putting in work. And they're already on a high level. So, that's inspiring. Houston is very motivational. It's a lot, basically it's what emotion is. If you're trying to do something, you want to go where emotion is. Cause I mean you have to be in that motion in order for the motion to find you, basically.
But
So Houston, I socialize everywhere I go. Literally everywhere. I can't even go to the gas station. I'm trying to network. You never know who you gonna run into. It's so many celebrities, ball players, just so many artists. There's a lot of people. Like
yeah, and
the
that
most,
Galleria be having people in and out that joint.
the
Like right now, I'm mad. I moved from Texas. My boy finessed 2 times home, and he out there running around with Jay Prince Jr. in mob ties. I'm mad. I'm mad. I left Texas because I
I
wanted to
just
run into him.
I just talked to him 2 days ago. Shout out to him. I told
That's
him he
crazy,
definitely.
bruh. I see they hating on my boy finesse though, because it's hard for you right now to find his get even on the YouTube app. It's a little hate going on. If you a real finesse fan and you've been going on YouTube, for the past 2 days you haven't been able to go on the YouTube app. But I'm gonna tell y'all how to find it for the people who don't know. If it's not on the app yet, you have to go on youtube.com and go on the browser and then put in finesse 2 times get even and it'll come up. Just I'm gonna let y'all know that little jewel right there, because I ain't gonna let them stop my boy from getting to 10 million. because at the end of the day, the summer is his like he's here. Let him have that. Let him have that. Welcome
That's what
home.
I told him. I said, man, I salute you. I respect what you're doing. I said, you came home. I said, you right on it. I said, they got people that ain't never been in your position. They just, I said, you right home, you right on it. That's the motion. That's the wave. That's the energy.
And see, that's the love because I'm gonna tell you something. I seen how soon as he came, he was on it. Like right off the jet, he was on it. Soon as he got off the jet, he was like, "Look, let me get right back to this money." And so like that right there was everything for me because I watched him from when he first dropped. I got a homie named Rion that's from Starkville, Louisiana. I mean, I said, "Look here, slap the brakes off me." Starkville, Mississippi. You feel me? And he got a song with Finesse years ago, like I'm talking about years and years ago, right? Got a video with him and everything. And soon as Finesse came home, the video went up again because that's how crazy
I can't
Finesse
hear
Buzz
nothing.
is. Anything that
Can y'all
had his
hear me?
name on it, anything he touched, I can hear you.
I can't hear nothing. Somebody
You can
had called me and they messed it up.
what? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can fix it for you. Hold on. I'm gonna close you out and then come back in. Hold on. Can you
Yeah.
hear us? Can you hear us?
Hell no.
Oh, it did messed up trails. It did messed them up. Well, look, this is what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And so listen, this is one half of your host, Wisdom Devine.
Because the other half told me that day with you.
So listen, we're gonna make sure we get 2TriLL back on. Technical difficulties happen in this world, but it's all good. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. The No Name Podcast. We out of
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir.